Hey friends, welcome to the iOS MVVM series. So this is the first video where we will do some actual setup and I'll walk through the basic code that I will provide you. The link of the GitHub repository will be in the description of the video. So let's run the app and see how the app actually looks like when we first run it. I'll delete the old one that I have and I'll run the app. So you can see that we see a list of some recipes here which will show this placeholder image. Right now I'm just showing a background, and then we see the recipe title and the recipe subtitle. So for the basic code is already being provided to you. I'll walk you through the code here. So we have the app delegate and the scene delegate as usual. And then we have the recipes view controller, which will show this table view that will have the recipe list. So nothing special is happening. The UI is built all in code, and in future if we make any new UI stuff, we will be doing it in code. So we are declaring a table view, and then we are at the bottom setting up the table view in the view itself, and then these are the data source and delegate methods, and then we are just setting up a static title and the subtitle. I have a custom recipe table view cell as well, which basically exactly looks like this. And here also we have an image view, a title label and a subtitle label, and in layout subviews we are setting up that in our UI. And the third class is networking manager. So before you start this course, I expect you that you have some experience in developing iOS applications in any architecture or in any way using MVC. Um, that is more than enough. And you have dealt with making networking calls and getting the response and decoding that into our codable models here. So there is some prerequisite to this course. This is not a complete beginner friendly course. So this has a lot of code in this class, but you don't need to worry about it. It is just some boilerplate code that is creating a request, making the request, decoding the response, and the main function that we will be using from this class is just get. And one another thing that we will be using is the API error enum. So this helper class will or this networking manager class will help you in making networking calls to the API and decoding the response. And then if something goes wrong, it will give back you the error. And now let's move on to the final thing, which is the API. So this is the API that we will be using. It's a very simple API, and you can find it at recipesapi.herokuapp.com. I created this API, so we are not relying on any third-party API which can go down at any time. So till this course is up, this API will be up. And we will be using just one endpoint, which is the number 2 here. And this endpoint does nothing but just returns us a list of recipes that we will show on this screen. So that is all up in this video. In the next video, we will actually start writing some code and making the networking call and show the real recipes on our iOS app. Thank you very much.